Hello everyone. There's the first As soon as I start speaking in front of camera, the ums come in. Welcome back to my YouTube channel if you have seen a previous video. If you haven't seen a previous video, welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to mention right off the bat, I didn't actually say this on any social media anywhere. I wanted to say thank you for 100 YouTube subscribers. Yeah, it's one step towards where I want to go with this. Thank you to each and every one of you for watching, for the comments, for the likes, for the subscribers, for the subscribing. But yes, this is my first video back, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Every now and then I'll look back at the videos that I made before I came travelling, in particularly the Instagram reels, speaking about what travelling does for someone. The person that returns from travelling is not the same person that comes back from travelling. A lot of people go travelling to maybe come back a different person. They want to go explore themselves, they want to try different things, and oh boy, have I tried different things. Trying those new things, having new experiences, putting myself in situations that I didn't expect to be in, and falling into situations that I didn't expect to be in. Even putting it into a few words, it's hard to describe what this last 6-7 months has been like. It's been one hell of a roller coaster. You guys may see on social media the good side of it, the most amazing side of it, but what you guys don't really see is the downs, and there is definitely downs. I try stay in a place where I am grateful for all the ups and all the downs. When you're in a down, when you're low, it is quite difficult to feel grateful about the situation you're in. But when you come out of that situation, it's like, oh, that's why that happened. Some of the things that have happened were definitely not part of my plan. I feel like when I was in England before I came to Australia, I was in a really, really good place. I got myself to a place where I was really structured with the way I was living, and it was definitely benefiting my personality. It was definitely serving the way that I wanted to live life and where I wanted to go. It was a way that I knew I was progressing, and knowing you're progressing is a really, really good feeling. Creating was a habit for me. I even came to Australia. I remember coming to Australia in the first few weeks. In fact, the second day I got to Australia, the first day was obviously I was jet lagged. The next day I met up with a few people who would be on my East Coast tour that I did of Australia. And we went out to a nightclub, and I remember, because I had so much momentum going forward with my creativity, I had been creating videos, filming, editing for probably 3 or 4 months consistently, most days, if not every day. It was such a habit for me to just whip out my camera. I was in the club with Australia, and I whipped out my phone camera, and I was there, everyone's partying, cool club by the way. I was there getting my camera out, turning it sideways and recording, making transitions. I was filming things, making cool transitions, moving the phone so I could get some cool motion, getting some good shots of people and to slow down, like, hey, let's go. Because nothing looks cooler than slow motion dancing. Am I right? Am I right, girls? That wasn't necessary, Jack. Honestly, I'd love to get to that place again where it's such a habit for me to create, where it almost feels foreign when I'm not creating. And over the last 6-7 months, I haven't been creating. I haven't been creating in the sense of creating videos or any other endeavours. One thing I have been doing in Australia, especially over the last 2-3 months, is trying things that I maybe wouldn't try in England. To be more specific on what I mean, I've been still putting myself in situations that scare me. I'm doing that, one, because I want to grow as a person. I feel like, as I've said previously, putting yourself in situations that are uncertain, that scare you, is where you're going to grow the most as a person. And I still strongly believe that. That was one of the reasons I've been doing these things that I will talk about in future videos. Another reason is because maybe this is a personality trait that doesn't serve me all the time, but these were ideas in my head, and once they were ideas in my head, I had to try them. I had to give them a go. I didn't want to get to an older age. I didn't want to get to my 80s, 90s and think, you know what, I wish I just tried that idea. I wish I just gave that a go. I wish I just gave that my all. That's actually one of my biggest fears, to get to an older age and think, wow, what if I just gave that a real go? What if I just gave that my best shot? And it's important to remind myself of that, because it's easy with everyday life, for me anyway, to lose track of where I'm going, to lose track of what I'm focusing on, to lose track on the person that I'm becoming. So even more recently, I've been intentionally reminding myself of what I'm doing, where I'm going. As I said in my very first video, the reason I started this YouTube channel was to express myself, was to show a real, true, honest side of me. For me, and recently, I've done a lot of things recently, and recently I've realised that me being my most authentic self, I'm not just helping me, but I feel like I can help a lot of other people. So that is still the aim, guys, to be authentic, to share with you my thoughts, feelings, perspectives, and what's going on in my life. Since being in Australia, I have learned a lot about myself, a lot about life, a lot about a lot of different things, and speaking to the camera is a way for me to dive deeper into discovering exactly what I have learned about all these things. So yes guys, thank you for watching my first video back on YouTube after about 6-7 months of not uploading a video. If you'd like to follow me along this journey and listen to what I've got to say, the option is there to subscribe, of course. I feel like that was a good way to say it. And yeah, liking the video and sharing the video is always truly appreciated. From me in Tasmania, in Australia, to wherever you are in the world, thank you for watching. It is really appreciated. Hopefully, I will see you next time. Bye-bye. That feels good, man.